Have you ever heard this quote?
The new nation called Nigeria should be the estate of our great-grandfather Usman Danfodio. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of power. We shall use the minority of the North as willing tools and the South as conquered territory.
Good. If you're a Northerner, you need to understand this better by watching this video to the end, because we in the South, especially the Igbos, have lived through this. You're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. Just recently, a young girl, an Hausa girl particularly, started trending for daring to say the truth. Every one of them, the Hausa Northerners, have been afraid to speak out on.
Fulanis are hiding under Islam. They are confusing our people, especially the Hausas. They are confusing our people. All the imams in Nigeria, especially the northern part of Nigeria, all of them are Fulanis. They are confusing our people because they don't want us to think for ourselves. They always want us, anything they tell us, whether good or bad, we should just follow them. This thing, it has to come to an end. That's clear. So Hausa people, please and please, my people, you have to differentiate between religion and culture and language. We have to differentiate that, because we mix everything together. We mix Islam, we mix everything, we mix religion, not matter of Islam, because they even put hate on us. Anybody that is not Muslim, we should not like him, especially the people that are Christian or any religion that are Hausas. They call us Maguzawa, non-religionists, and it's a lie. Just it's a propaganda, because they want to rule us every day. We are like a slave to them. It's not that enough. Now they are killing our people each and every day. They are killing our people each and every day. And their people are not talking. Minister, everything has to do with politics. They are the one. Katsina is Hausa land. The people that are doing governor, like the one I know since I grew up, all of them are Fulanis. The 4 governors are Fulanis. Why? Kano is only one Hausa. All of them are Fulani. Even vice governor is Fulani.
Good. What this girl said here is an explicit truth. And just like we said earlier, the quote by Ahmadu Bello, 12 days after Nigerian independence, October 12th, to be precise, 1960.
In case you have forgotten the words of Sir Ahmadu Bello, the Sultana of Sokoto and the Premier of the Northern region, let me remind you, he said, and I quote, "The new nation called Nigeria should be the estate of our great-grandfather Usman Danfodio. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of power. We shall use the minority of the North as willing tools and the South as conquered territory, and never allow them to rule over us, nor have control of their future." These were the words of Ahmadu Bello during his independence speech, as reported in Parrot newspaper, October 12, 1960. Ahmadu Bello never concealed his hatred for Eastern Nigerians, now called Southeast and the South-South, whom Ahmadu Bello referred to as the Igbos.
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp.
As clearly stated by Ahmadu Bello, they used the minority of the North, called Middle Belt, to prosecute the genocide war led by Gowon against Biafra in alliance with the Yoruba West. They have held the South as their political and economic slave entity, exploiting every single resource from Southeast and South-South, while they ruthlessly prevented the change of power after the death of Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, which brought in Goodluck Jonathan and a German from South-South as Nigerian president. And to complete their mission, Boko Haram is brought in to force Nigerians under Islamic rule.
After he said this, that the new nation or the new country called Nigeria is the estate of their great-grandfather Usman Dan Fodio, that they will use the minority of the north, including the Hausas, as willing tools, and the south as conquered territory, and never allow them to take control of their lives or their future. That is exactly what is playing out in Nigeria today. And we've been saying that they use the northern minority, including the Hausas, to prosecute that genocidal war against the Biafrans, who are fighting for the liberation of the entire Nigerian people from the invaders, the great-grandchildren of Usman Dan Fodio, against the indigenous Nigerians as we have today. It's unfortunate how the minorities are now ruling over the majority, because they have strategy. And this girl is coming forward to speak this truth, this hardcore truth to his people, to her people. And I bet, I just hope they are not going to look for this girl to slaughter. Because it is dangerous these days to speak the truth, especially where people don't dare speak it. And I thank God this girl has spoken this truth, so that it will not be that it's we that are making things up. And every time we say Hausa Fulani, anytime we are talking in the east, Hausa Fulani, while the Hausas are the ones dying in masses up north. I'm telling you honestly. And it is about time everybody should answer their name. The thing it has read in Nigeria, everybody must answer his name. Everybody must answer his name. And I'm civilian. Those who understand what I'm saying, we know that Nigeria is never one and can never be one. And the people that are playing this politics against the ordinary Nigerians are the political class. They don't care because they are beneficiaries of the impunity. And they use hunger, poverty, division, fear against the people. And the people will continue being victims of this failed experiment you call Nigeria today. Cocooned by the British and handed over to the Fulanis. Well, it's up to the Nigerian people to understand this fact and stand up for their survival. All indigenous people in this country must stand up against one ethnic nationality that have made their lives miserable. I'm not just talking about the Fulanis, I'm talking about the political class. They are one ethnic nationality. They belong to one. They belong to one religion. They belong to one ethnicity of impunity and corruption at your own expense, at your own detriment. So, what are we preaching? GGM continue to preach this gospel, because until the Nigerian people, the indigenous people in Nigeria are free, Nigerians will continue to suffer and die, and there will be no hope for them. That's my position. What's your take on this? I still remain Asuchino Peters, the advocate for good governance. Help me share this video and also drop your comment on the comment section. Bye-bye for now. GGM, uniting the people for good governance.